This is Boxing Tickets NI. We're here at the warehouse in Red Cow for Mayday Mayhem, and what a mayhem that was. What a fight. Sean, obviously you've come through victorious. Scorecards sort of suggest 57-56. People sort of just hearing the scorecards obviously not really know the contents of the fight. Obviously you dropped them in the 4th and 5th. But what a 6-round fight. That was a thriller.
Yeah, it was a thriller. I was delighted to get the knockdowns. I was sitting at home this last 3 weeks visualising knocking them down. That's all I wanted. Kind of just got ahead of myself then. Got excited with the crowd, trying to get the crowd going as well after I knocked down when I should have been running over to the neutral corner. And straight away, I kind of lost a few seconds from going to the wrong corner and stuff like that. But it was very good.
I guess this is sort of sometimes why you're in boxing. Obviously, you want to have entertaining fights. Like I would say, probably, and you're probably the first to say serious credit to Shane for staying his feet. Like he's going to be feeling bad now. Obviously, as a man at loss. Obviously, in a few days' time, he'll realise his experiences. I guess that money can't buy.
Oh yeah, if he watches that back, like you're going to get. He could have picked the journeyman, same as myself. He could have picked the journeyman for both of our second fights. But sure, what's that going to do good for us? Like that's 6 quality rounds against. That's like, you're not going to get much tougher than that. You're not going to get much tougher than that. Like 6 quality rounds against someone and drop twice and get back up.
Wait. Fight week, obviously, the press conference on Wednesday, you just sort of both saying you're going to stop each other. Like, were you sort of getting to the stage, you were sort of maybe having to worry about your hands when you dropped them twice, had them a lot of clean shots, and it obviously just wasn't going anywhere?
It wasn't going anywhere, yeah, and I kind of, 6th round, I kind of switched off, thinking I had it won, trying to throw at my jab, but it didn't work, and he came back strong with me. And I knew I wasn't hurt when any of the punches. He did hit hard. I do say I like to judge everyone's punches and how hard they hit, and he does hit. Packs a punch like.
What would you score your sort of performance? Like, are you happy obviously with performance? I guess when you look at the scorecard, you're not as happy. Like you drop someone twice and win, you could normally be happy enough. I'm guessing probably the perfectionist in you probably thinking I could have done this better,
So the perfection, like some things I did was sloppy. Like I could feel myself when I got excited. It was bringing me back leg with me backhand, and I was leaning over a lot and wasn't throwing some of the easy shots I should have been throwing. But other than that, I can't fault it. Like I threw a lot of right hands, straight rights, and I connected with a lot of straight rights. That's what we're dropping.
You always say when you're in the ring, you obviously can't hear anybody. Like the atmosphere inside the ring was incredible. Like that's probably one of the best 6-round fights we're probably ever going to see.
Oh, sure, I could hear you can't hear everyone, but I could hear Chris Blaney, my coach, just out of nowhere. We could pick him out from the crowd anyway.
What's next? Obviously, I've done an interview with Peter Carr, and he's suggesting obviously he's facing the winner. Is that what you want next? Do you want to go into another domestic fight?
Yeah, I want to go into another domestic, hopefully for a Celtic title. I think he has to fight another fight.
He hasn't fought a 6-rounder yet, so he needs a 6-rounder to be eligible.
Yeah, well, I don't mind. Doesn't matter to me if not for a title. I'll fight him. So that's hopefully next.
I guess you're not going to have that come down from having a domestic fight and having a war to go back to a journeyman. Obviously, when you're fighting domestic fights, there's not as much cost as well, so probably makes camp easier for you, knowing that you don't have to worry so much about getting money together to pay for the cost of fighting.
Sure, if that was a journeyman, it would have been more 6 rounds, $6,000 worth of tickets, and not making anything out of myself. And so this one was well handier. Like I wasn't running after people trying to sell tickets. I was just my fans bought tickets. I sold enough to cover the show, and I sold enough to make a nice bit myself, so I'm happy out with that.
I'm sure your fan base is going to grow after tonight as well.
Oh yeah. Hopefully get up the rankings as well. 2-0 at 1, 2-0.
2-0, and you've done a 6-rounder stuff already, so you're technically already title eligible. Obviously Peter's not eligible, but did you imagine obviously that your start was going to be so sort of frantic in a way?
Yeah, it'd be brilliant to be 3-0 after beating Shane Meehan and Peter Carr. Probably one of the two, like the top, what are they, 12th and 11 or something on Boxer Egg. It'd be brilliant to beat them, get them off the board and move on to someone else then for a title.
I guess the only probably sticking thing I would say potentially you and Peter next is Jay's talking about doing a prize fighter tournament. Maybe obviously that could be you could meet up on that. So I guess it depends on the money, doesn't it? Obviously the prize fighters offering good things. It can happen through there, and you're happy to go into domestic fights. So if it's a prize fighter tournament, you have to beat 3 or 4 people to win. Happy days.
Happy days. Oh, the minute Jay texted us and said that, straight away I texted him back saying, yeah, that's what I want. Like it's like a last man standing yoke. That's exactly where I want to be. Like just in there, 3 rounds, keep going, class.
look, congratulations, obviously moving to 2-0. Obviously, I'm sure you'll be enjoying a couple of days downtime, but congratulations, and I'm sure we'll catch up with you very soon.
Oh, thanks a million.
Cheers, Sean. Thank you.